Hey team, it's Scott from Bartlow's Barbecue, and today we're making pizza on the Kamado Joe Junior. I've got a few accessory hacks and also some seasoning and special dough I'm gonna share with you that I've really been enjoying lately, so stick around and we'll get into all the details. Let's talk about some pizza hacks using some accessories. Now, if you're a Kamado Joe Junior owner, if you use your standard grill grate grid system, all you need to do is flip it over and slide in your heat deflector on the bottom, and then just put your 10-inch pizza stone on top. Fire it up, it gets great distance and good airflow all around and in between. And then you're able to make some great pizzas doing that just like that. So that's tip number one. If you want to use the regular grill system that it comes with, you just flip it over, add heat deflector, 10-inch pizza stone, and you are set to go. The second rig is using the Woo ring right here, and use your standard heat deflector below, and then put your pizza stone on top, and that's what we're gonna do today, showing you this method as well. And then the third method that we're gonna be doing is based on the pizza dough from Urban Slice Company. We're gonna actually also cook the dough directly on grill grates and get it nice crispy, and then add our toppings and cook it that way. So we're gonna make two different pizzas, one using our Woo ring and rig, and then the other one directly on the grill grate. But I really wanted to show you this setup, and I'll have a picture of what making pizza with this setup is as I'm talking, and it turns out great thick crust pizza. But today I'm gonna take you now on how to prepare some pizza dough, and this is gonna be more thin crust pizza compared to a thicker crust. Well, today we're using Jealous Devil lump charcoal. It's their Chunks brand. We're filling up the charcoal basket pretty full, and then we'll use the Grill Blazer grill torch and their sous vide version. You can use their long grill gun as well. That's designed to do in light charcoal. I'll have descriptions for that and the charcoal basket in the description for you. This will light it up in 1 minute, and we are set to go. Once the charcoal ashes over white, we know that we're set to go. I've removed the top smokeware lid off so that I can maximize and get the temperature up to 500 to 550 degrees is what we're aiming for based on the dough. Depending on the dough you're using, you can go up to 700 degrees, but we're aiming around that 500, 550. So now we've got it fired up. We are gonna put this pizza on there, but I'm gonna talk a little bit about how we prepared the pizza dough, and then we'll fire it up and get right into it. Well, today we're using Urban Slice pizza dough and all their ingredients, sauce, and also their seasoning, including their dough. And all you gotta do is add this into a bowl, add some warm water. Before I did that, I add some of their seasoning into the dough powder and flour, and then mixed in that water slowly until I got the nice dough consistency, and I kneaded it for about 8 to 10 minutes until it became a ball. And then after I did that, I sliced it into two, and then I kneaded it into a nice ball so that when it's round, it's gonna hopefully make it easier to make a round pizza. And after I did that, I let it sit covered in two different bowls for 2 hours, and now I've got this flattened and got a nice circle round pizza, and I'm gonna begin to use their sauce that they provide, and then add the mozzarella cheese and some pepperonis, and we are set to go. So this is how we're gonna make step one pizza is going to be on the pizza stone. And then we're gonna make another pizza dough that's gonna cook it for a few minutes directly on the grill grates, then add our ingredients and cook it that way. That second method's gonna only take a few minutes, where the first one is gonna take probably 10 to 12 minutes. So let's put these pizzas on and get to cooking. Friends, we have finished pizza one, and we're gonna slice into this, do a little taste test. The second pizza, I accidentally went ahead and put the ingredients on versus grilling it first, but we're gonna still go ahead and put it on the grill grate and cook it that way and see how we do, let you know my learnings there. So let's slide us into this, tell you what it tastes like. All right, friends, Pizza 1 taste test, cooking on the pizza stone. I added their Mojo seasoning on top of it, and it's super delicious. Oh yeah. This is a fantastic pizza, great pizza crust. It's got a nice, you can see the fluffiness of the pizza crust. It's got a great texture to it. You can cook it longer if you'd like, depending on how crispy you want the dough to be. Now let's put on the other pizza and do a little test and cook it directly on the grill grate and see how we do. All right, friends, pizza 2 done in like 4 minutes, and this was a good test for me doing it. But man, literally, this is a crispy. Became a really nice round and yet crispy bottom. I definitely, because it cooked it directly over the grill grates, it's definitely darker underneath, but the cheese looks good. We're gonna slice into this, add that Mojo sauce, take a taste test, give you our final review of this whole pizza process. All right, friends, we finished up our pizza, did a little taste test showing you how to make it on the grill grates directly, pizza stone, and then just showed you from a previous cook making it on the pizza stone with the original Joe Junior grill grate system and just flipping it, adding pizza stone on top and the heat deflector on bottom, and it turns out wonderful that direction. Pizza 1 on this cook was pizza stone on top of the grill grate using the Woo Ring setup, and that turned out wonderful. Added that Mojo seasoning, and it really amped up the flavor. And then my biggest learning was cooking the dough directly on the grill grate. I accidentally put all the ingredients on the second pizza, and versus cooking it first for a few minutes, flipping it, adding ingredients. And it made it darker on the bottom when I cooked it, and I took a chance and still cooked it on the grill grate, and it cooked in 4 minutes. I probably could have been done at 2.5 to 3 minutes because I definitely got it more charred on the bottom than I would typically like or want someone to eat. But it still was a fresh pizza and turned out wonderful. And I have no regrets there, but a good learning. Next time, I'll just cook directly on the grill grates, flipping it, and then add ingredients. So that's a learning from me to you, as that's a fresh method for me doing. I typically just cook it directly on the pizza stone, but I was excited to experiment using this grilling dough from Urban Slice. Overall, highly recommend this company, their seasoning and their dough. They have different type of dough that can endure higher heats and lower heats, or your oven as well. Now, I've got different pizza cooks on this channel, on my Kettle Joe, my regular Kamado Joe. I'll have video links for you to check out if you want to get into that. But let me know which pizza you thought was good, looked good to you on this cook. If there's any learnings that you observed, put them in the comments. Let me know what you thought of this cook. And if you really are gaining value in this channel and this cook, be sure to subscribe to the channel, put it in the comments. Let me know if there's other ideas you'd like me to cook on future cooks. Otherwise, till next time, from my backyard to yours, less hate, more love, good barbecue, and we'll see you next time.